Moving on to Nathan's question. He said, should I stay on my parents' health insurance until I'm 26? I'm currently 22. Or should I enroll in my company's health insurance plan, which would allow me to contribute to an HSA? Oh. And I think that this is a broader question. Just what factors might he need to look at for his specific situation? Like, maybe you could speak broadly to that.
I can tell you an experience share. We have a lot of young employees here. Mm-hmm. We hire people, and Bo and I are close enough, even though we're getting bigger with 30 plus employees, I still run payroll.
Yep.
Bo's trying to get me to quit running payroll because truthfully, my time is back to the whole time being worth something, but I'm still doing it. Employee came to me and asked, and I said, okay, first I have to tell you the conflict. As your employer, we put $300 a month into your health insurance if you choose our plan, whereas it's free for if you stay on your parents'. So I was like, full disclosure. But I said, but think about this. Are you being squeezed? If you're saving 25% of your money, are you fully funding your Roth IRA? Are you fully funding, your employer plan and all? You go through the thing, because I love the HSA. I love the triple tax advantage and other things.
Quadruple here.
But that's true. But free is free. Mm-hmm. And if you have an opportunity instead of because like on our plan, I put in $300 and then you can get it as low as, I think it depends on which plan you choose. The lowest one is probably $50 a month from the employee, to the highest is probably almost up to $300 too, if you were doing the Cadillac version of the health insurance. But there's still a cost there, whereas free is free, especially if your parents have really good insurance. And it is a qualifying event. When you age out of your parents' insurance, it is a qualifying event that then you'll either be able to apply for the exchange or with your employer's plan. It would be one of those things, no different than if you got married or had a baby or any other life event that happens like that. But like I said, do your research. I can't give you advice, but free is pretty powerful in a lot of ways.
As a young person, I was like super prideful, right? Like I was so excited to like be out on my own and pave my own way and go break free and all this stuff, and that's great. And that's noble, I guess. But I kind of agree with Brian. Like, if you have the opportunity to stay on your parents' health insurance and your parents aren't necessarily charging you for that benefit, I don't think it's crazy for you to take advantage of. But here's what you can't do. And here's what I think you ought to do if I were in your situation. Whatever the cost of health insurance was going to be, if you were to do it on your own, or even if you were going to pay your parents for it, you need to purposefully and specifically begin saving that amount of money.
Exactly.
Because when you turn 26, when you age out, it will be on you. And what you want to not have done is turn that into a part of your consumption. You want it to be part of your savings. So if you have the opportunity to stay on the health insurance or on the cell phone or on the car or whatever the thing is, as you are a young professional, young adult starting your career, make sure that you fully take advantage of the benefit that is, and don't allow it to be something that subsidizes making bad decisions. Allow it to be rocket fuel to the good decisions you're making. Go ahead and max out that Roth IRA that maybe you weren't going to max out, or contribute to that 401k that you weren't going to contribute to, and do the cost benefit analysis to see, okay, if mom and dad are going to be cool and let me do this, how can I really use this as just absolutely rocket fuel to propel me as I begin my career?
It's almost like, what small decision can you make today for that more beautiful tomorrow? And you want to have fruit. You actually want to bear fruit from those decisions. And really from 22 to 26, those years, I mean, if we look on our wealth multiplier sheet, I mean, when you're 22 years old, every dollar has potential to become $66. Yep. 23, it's close to $58. 24, it's close to $50. 25, it's $44. There's a lot of compounding growth opportunity there. Just as Bo said, make sure that those savings are actually turning into fruit and being invested. So make that small decision a little bit today for that more beautiful tomorrow in the future.